Two top cashback cards, two very different approaches. Who really wins for your wallet? On the left, the ultra-versatile Chase Freedom Flex, packed with perks and rewards. On the right, the Discover It Cashback, famous for its first-year bonus and total simplicity. Let's skip the hype and get into what matters most. We'll break it down by category. Each card earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly which one comes out ahead. The winner might surprise you, especially if you're just looking at the first year. All right, here's how we're going to roll. We're diving into cashback rewards, welcome offers, fees and APR, buyer protections, international use, and all the different ways you can actually redeem that cash back. Sound good? Let's get started. Category by category. So first, let's talk cashback rewards, because that's kind of why we're here, right? Starting off with the Chase Freedom Flex, honestly, this card goes pretty hard with 5% back on those rotating categories every quarter. And that includes travel booked right through Chase Travel. But, oh, here's something cool. You get 3% back on dining and drugstores, which honestly is great for those everyday buys. Plus, 2% on Lyft rides. That's a perk most people miss. Now, you only get 1% on everything else, and yeah, you do need to activate those quarterly categories, which is a tiny hassle. Switching over to Discover It Cashback, you still get 5% back on those rotating categories, same cap. The difference? Discover's structure after that is super simple. Just 1% back on everything else. No bonus for dining or travel, which, I mean, kind of hurts if you're always out and about. So for ongoing rewards and those extra perks, Chase Freedom Flex definitely takes this round. All right, next up, welcome offer. So the Chase Freedom Flex hooks you up with a $200 bonus if you spend $500 in the first 3 months. Straightforward, right? Good, but nothing wild. Now, with Discover It Cashback, get this. All the cash back you make in your first year is doubled automatically with no cap. Like, if you're a heavy spender, that can basically explode your rewards. The only catch? There's no instant upfront bonus, but that double cash back is kind of unmatched for the first year. So I gotta say, Discover actually comes out stronger for new cardholders here. Let's talk about fees and APR now, because trust me, those sneaky charges add up. Both cards have no annual fee, which is such a relief. But let's zoom in a bit. Chase Freedom Flex gives you a 0% intro APR too, but they hit you with a 3% foreign transaction fee. Painful if you ever travel. Discover It Cashback, same deal. No annual fee, intro 0% APR, but, and this is big, no foreign transaction fees at all. If you travel even once, Discover's generosity just feels better. Winner here is obvious. Discover. Hey, wait, can we pause for a sec? Did you know that with Discover It Cashback, whatever cashback you earn in your first year, they just double it automatically? No hoops to jump through, no little fine print. Honestly, that's pretty rare among major issuers these days. Wild, right? Next up is buyer protections, and here's where things get really interesting. If you grab the Chase Freedom Flex, you get a whole lineup of perks. Cell phone protection, purchase protection, extended warranty, trip cancellation or interruption insurance, plus zero liability for fraud. Like, not just the basics, but a safety net. Discover It Cashback, though, you get zero fraud liability. That's it. Super limited compared to Chase. So honestly, if protection matters to you, you're going to want to lean towards Chase here. Now, international use. You already heard me complain about that 3% foreign transaction fee with Chase Freedom Flex. So yeah, it'll work overseas, but it'll cost you every time. Meanwhile, Discover It Cashback has no foreign transaction fees. None. So if you have any plans to travel or even buy online from overseas shops, Discover takes this one by a mile. Let's wrap it up with redemption options, because how you cash out actually matters. The Chase Freedom Flex lets you use your rewards for cashback, statement credits, gift cards, and travel. Oh, and if you have one of those premium Chase cards, you can even transfer points to travel partners, where sometimes the value just skyrockets. Pretty cool. Discover It Cashback keeps things simple. Statement credit, direct deposit, or gift cards. All good, but you don't get those fancy travel transfer options. So Chase gives you a lot more flexibility. If you're into side-by-side visuals, here's how everything stacks up. Chase Freedom Flex wins in ongoing rewards, buyer protections, and redemption options. Discover It Cashback nabs wins for first-year bonus power, fees, and global-friendly use. The chart's kinda lopsided depending on what you value most, honestly. So, After looking at everything, here's my take. Chase Freedom Flex absolutely steals the show for long-term rewards and those bonus perks, especially if you eat out, travel, or want solid insurance. Discover it cashback? That first year double cash back and no foreign transaction fees make it amazing for new users or folks who travel. It really comes down to what you want most. But for ongoing value, Chase Freedom Flex is the champ. All right, so which card fits your wallet best? Dive deeper at chase.com or discover.com to compare offers and get the full scoop. And hey, bookmark this spot. We'll update you when new reward categories